The real reason why these actors left MASH. MASH remains one of television's most beloved series, blending comedy and drama to depict life at the 4077th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital during the Korean War. Its memorable characters and mix of humor and heart made it a cultural touchstone. Yet behind the laughs, several key actors left the show, leaving fans curious about the reasons. The departures were never simple. For some, like McLean Stevenson and Wayne Rogers, it was creative differences with the producers or dissatisfaction with how their characters were handled. Others, like Larry Linville and Gary Berghoff, left to pursue personal projects, career opportunities, or due to the strain of long-term shooting schedules. Even essential characters like Radar couldn't stay forever, as personal and professional factors influenced these decisions. These exits reshaped the show, prompting new storylines and characters, and stirred strong reactions among viewers. While shocking at the time, they reflected the realities of working on a long-running series where ambition, creative conflicts, and personal life often collide. In this article, we uncover the real reasons why beloved actors left M*A*S*H, giving fans a behind-the-scenes look at the challenges and choices that shaped one of TV's most iconic shows. McLean Stevenson, Lieutenant Colonel Henry Blake. McLean Stevenson played the affable and easygoing Lieutenant Colonel Henry Blake, the original commanding officer of the 4077th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. His character's laid-back charm, warmth, and humorous approach to leadership made him a fan favorite. Audiences loved Blake's wit and kindness, which provided a perfect balance to the more chaotic personalities of Hawkeye and Trapper. Despite his popularity, Stevenson grew increasingly frustrated with his role. He felt that Henry Blake lacked depth compared to other characters and that the scripts didn't give him enough dramatic or meaningful storylines. Reports indicate that he wanted to expand his career beyond the 4077th, exploring opportunities in movies and other television projects, but the show's producers were reluctant to adjust the character's direction. After 3 seasons on M*A*S*H, Stevenson decided to leave the series. The producers responded with one of television's most shocking moments. Henry Blake's plane was shot down over the Sea of Japan, killing off the beloved character. This unexpected turn stunned viewers, marking one of the earliest examples of a main character being killed off on a major TV show. Stevenson's departure was about more than just dissatisfaction. It reflected the reality of working in a long-running show where creative ambitions, career goals, and character limitations collide. By leaving, Stevenson hoped to challenge himself professionally and avoid being typecast, even if it meant saying goodbye to a beloved character and shocking millions of fans. His exit reshaped M*A*S*H, opening the door for new characters and storylines while leaving a lasting legacy. Henry Blake remains one of the most memorable commanding officers in television history, and Stevenson's decision highlights the difficult choices actors often face between personal ambition and audience expectations. Wayne Rogers, Trapper John McIntyre. Wayne Rogers played Trapper John McIntyre, the witty, charming, and mischievous surgeon who was Hawkeye's closest friend at the 4077th, known for his quick humor, clever pranks, and playful banter. Trapper became a fan favorite and an essential part of the show's comedic and emotional balance. Rogers brought a unique charisma to the role, making Trapper both relatable and endlessly entertaining. Despite the character's popularity, Rogers grew increasingly frustrated with his role. He felt that Trapper John was not developing as a character, particularly when compared to Alan Alda's Hawkeye Pierce, who was given more complex storylines and dramatic depth. Rogers reportedly felt typecast as the charming, funny sidekick, and he wanted to pursue other creative opportunities that would allow him more control over his career and character choices. By the end of the 3rd season, Wayne Rogers decided to leave M*A*S*H. His departure was amicable but notable, as Trapper John had been a core presence alongside Hawkeye. The producers replaced him with Mike Farrell's B.J. Honeycutt, who brought a different energy and allowed the show to explore new dynamics without losing its comedic heart. Rogers later explained that his decision was motivated by both professional and personal reasons. he wanted to explore other acting roles and avoid being trapped in a single television persona. His exit highlighted the challenges of long-running shows, where actors must weigh their popularity and fan attachment against creative growth and career ambitions. Although Wayne Rogers left relatively early in the series, his portrayal of Trapper John remains iconic. He set the standard for Hawkeye's partnerships, influenced the show's humor, and left a lasting impression that continues to define MASH's early seasons. His departure was a turning point for the series, paving the way for new storylines while reminding audiences. Larry Linville, Major Frank Burns. Larry Linville played Major Frank Burns, the officious, uptight, and often comically inept surgeon at the 4077th. Burns served as the perfect foil to Hawkeye and Trapper, embodying rigid military discipline, moral hypocrisy, and frequent incompetence. Linville's portrayal of Frank Burns became iconic, providing endless opportunities for humor and conflict within the camp, but the character also had a darker, more human side that Linville brought subtly to life. Despite his popularity, Linville decided to leave M*A*S*H after 5 seasons. He was concerned about being typecast as the comic villain, a role that left little room for dramatic growth or exploration of new acting challenges. Linville wanted to pursue other projects in television and theater where he could play a broader range of characters. He reportedly also felt creatively stifled, as the writers often focused more on Hawkeye and Trapper, leaving Burns in repetitive storylines that revolved mostly around incompetence and conflict. Linville's departure allowed the show to shift its dynamic. Frank Burns was replaced by Major Charles Winchester, portrayed by David Ogden Stiers, who brought a more sophisticated and multi-layered antagonist. This change revitalized the series' later seasons while allowing Linville to explore new opportunities beyond the 4077th. Leaving M*A*S*H was a calculated decision for Linville. Though fans loved Burns' antics, he prioritized his long-term career and creative growth over continued fame in a single role. His exit reflects a common challenge in long-running shows, where actors must balance audience attachment with personal and professional aspirations. Larry Linville's portrayal of Frank Burns remains a key part of M*A*S*H's early identity. His departure marked a significant turning point, showing that even essential characters might leave a beloved series to seek new horizons, leaving a legacy of laughter, frustration, and unforget. Gary Burghoff, Radar O'Reilly. Gary Burghoff played Corporal Walter Radar O'Reilly, the innocent, kind-hearted, and highly perceptive company clerk of the 4077th. Radar's uncanny ability to anticipate the needs of his commanding officers, along with his wide-eyed innocence and gentle humor, made him a beloved character and the emotional heart of the show. Burghoff's portrayal brought warmth and sincerity, balancing the show's comedy with touching, human moments. Despite his popularity, Burghoff decided to leave M*A*S*H after 8 seasons. The demanding long shooting schedules and exhaustive hours took a toll on his health and personal life. Burghoff also wanted to pursue other artistic and professional opportunities outside of acting, including painting and theater, as he sought a more balanced lifestyle. Over time, he felt that staying on the show indefinitely would prevent him from exploring these personal ambitions. Radar's departure was handled delicately in the series. He was promoted and sent home, allowing the character to leave on a positive note without dramatic tragedy. This exit was a bittersweet moment for fans, as Radar had been a constant presence since the beginning and represented the heart and innocence of the 4077th. Burghoff's decision highlights the reality faced by actors in long-running shows. Even iconic roles cannot always outweigh personal well-being and career goals. By leaving, he preserved his health, pursued his passions, and avoided being confined to a single character for the rest of his life. Gary Burghoff's portrayal of Radar remains iconic. His departure marked the end of an era for the 4077th, but it also reinforced the human side of MASH. The show mirrored real-life challenges, both on and off the screen, and actors, like the characters they played, had to make tough choices for their future. Marcia Strassman, Major Margaret, Hot Lips Houlihan. Marcia Strassman portrayed Major Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan, the disciplined, ambitious, and highly skilled head nurse of the 4077th. Hot Lips was known for her strict adherence to military protocol, her professional competence, and her occasional vulnerability beneath a tough exterior. Strassman's performance brought depth to the character, allowing audiences to see Hot Lips not just as a stereotype, but as a woman navigating her career and personal life in a challenging environment. Despite the character's importance, Strassman decided to leave MASH after several seasons. One major factor was limited screen time and creative development. She felt that Hot Lips was often confined to romantic or comedic subplots rather than being fully developed as a complex character. Additionally, Strassman wanted to pursue other acting opportunities that offered more challenging and diverse roles, giving her the chance to expand her career beyond the 4077th. Her departure allowed the show to explore new dynamics among the cast and bring in fresh storylines, while also highlighting the difficulty of maintaining a consistent role in a long-running ensemble series. Strassman's decision reflected the broader reality that even popular actors may leave beloved shows when they feel creatively constrained or professionally limited. Though she left the series, Hot Lips remained an iconic part of M*A*S*H's identity. Strassman's portrayal of the head nurse combined humor, strength, and vulnerability, creating a character that resonated with audiences and remains memorable decades later. Her exit reminded fans that actors, like their characters, must make choices that serve their careers and personal growth, even if it means stepping away from a role that brought them recognition. Edward Winter, Colonel Samuel Flagg. Edward Winter portrayed Colonel Samuel Flagg, the secretive, paranoid, and often absurd intelligence officer who appeared sporadically on M*A*S*H. Flagg's over-the-top, suspicious nature and comic intensity made him a memorable recurring character, often causing chaos with his exaggerated sense of espionage and unorthodox methods. Winter's performance added a sharp, satirical edge to the show, highlighting the absurdities of military bureaucracy and intelligence operations. Despite the popularity of his appearances, Winter's role was always limited and recurring, which led to creative and professional considerations. He chose to leave because he wanted to explore more consistent acting opportunities that offered regular screen time and greater creative control. The sporadic nature of Flagg's appearances meant that Winter's contributions, while memorable, did not provide the same long-term career stability as a main cast role. His departure reflected a common challenge for actors in recurring roles on long-running series, balancing memorable appearances with the need for professional growth and stability. By stepping away, Winter opened the door to pursue other television, film, and theater projects that allowed him to expand his range and develop his craft. Colonel Flagg remains one of M*A*S*H's most unforgettable secondary characters. Winter's performances, though intermittent, left a lasting impact, demonstrating how even brief roles can resonate strongly with audiences. His exit is a reminder that actors often make difficult decisions to prioritize their careers and personal goals, even when their characters become fan favorites. Edward Winter's tenure on M*A*S*H highlighted his talent for blending comedy and satire. Though he left the series, Flagg's presence continued to influence storylines and added a distinct flavor to the show's critique of military life, leaving a legacy that remains celebrated by fans today. Alan Arbus, Dr. Sidney Friedman. Alan Arbus played Dr. Sidney Friedman, the wise, compassionate, and deeply insightful psychiatrist who appeared periodically at the 4077th Drive. Friedman's calm demeanor, psychological expertise, and dry humor provided a thoughtful counterbalance to the chaos of the unit. He was often called in during moments of personal or emotional crisis, offering both the characters and the audience profound reflections on war, stress, and human behavior. Arbus' portrayal brought a unique gravitas to MASH, making Dr. Friedman a beloved recurring figure despite his limited screen time. Although Arbus' appearances were highly regarded, he ultimately chose to leave the series, primarily because his role was sporadic and did not provide the consistent work he desired. He sought opportunities that allowed greater flexibility and creative control, focusing on roles that could offer more regular involvement and professional stability. Arbus' decision reflects the challenges faced by actors in recurring roles. Even memorable characters sometimes cannot satisfy an actor's career aspirations if the role does not allow growth or long-term engagement. Dr. Friedman's intermittent presence meant that Arbus could maintain a balance between M*A*S*H and other personal or professional pursuits. His exits were low-key within the show, but his character's influence remained significant, often leaving lasting impressions on both the staff at the 4077th and the audience. Friedman's thoughtful advice and gentle humor became a hallmark of the series, even without continuous appearances. Alan Arbus' portrayal of Dr. Sidney Friedman highlights the impact an actor can have, even in a recurring role. By leaving the show to pursue flexibility and other opportunities, Arbus underscored a key reality of the entertainment industry. Career decisions are often guided by long-term professional goals, personal priorities, and the desire to avoid being limited by a single